From unity to discord week after Pahalgam attack, Congress struggles with its leader's controversial remarks. It's been a week since the April 22 dastardly terror attack in Pahalgam in which 26 people, mostly tourists, were killed. While the wounds of the attack are still fresh, the politics over the attack is already making headlines, with the Congress failing to follow their MP Rahul Gandhi's "We stand with the government" stand. When the Pahalgam attack happened last Tuesday, the Congress party's response was measured and cautious, unlike its reactions to the Pulwama terror attack. Rahul Gandhi, in his first reaction to the Pahalgam attack on April 22, posted on X that the entire country stood united against terror. There were also reports that the Congress asked its leaders to be careful about how they react. However, that unity didn't stay the same for too long. From Congress MP Priyanka Gandhi's husband Robert Vadra to Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, in 6 days after the Pahalgam attack, at least 6 different people from the party or linked to the party made statements that created a political stir. And that's a message to the PM, because Muslims are feeling weakened, said Vadra to reports that the terrorists asked tourists their religion before killing them. In our country, we see that this government will talk about Hindutva, and the minorities feel uncomfortable and troubled if you dissect this terrorist act that took place. If they terrorists are looking at people's identity, why are they doing this? Because there's a divide that has come about in our country with Hindus and Muslims. This will make these kinds of organizations feel that Hindus are making a problem for all the Muslims. Looking at identities and then killing somebody, that's a message to the PM, because Muslims are feeling weakened. The minorities are feeling weakened. This has to be coming from the top that we feel secure and secular in our country, and we will not see this kind of acts happening, Vadra said. BJP's Amit Malviya was quick to respond. Shocking. Sonia Gandhi's son-in-law Robert Vadra shamelessly defends an act of terror, offering cover to the terrorists instead of condemning them. He doesn't stop there, instead, shifts the blame onto India for the atrocities committed by Pakistani terrorists. He wrote on X. Vadra later asserted his statement was not understood in its complete context and that his intentions were misinterpreted. I strongly condemn the terrorist attack that took place in Pahalgam, in which innocent lives were lost and families were shattered. I stand with India and will always stand with India. There is no justification, political, religious, or ideological, that can excuse violence against innocent and unarmed people, he wrote in a Facebook post. Nani believe that terrorism in any form is not just an attack on individuals, but an assault on the very soul of humanity. It destroys the fundamental right of every human being to live a life free of fear. No reason, no argument can ever justify the act of spilling innocent blood, Vadra added. And then came Siddaramaiah, who said that there was no need for war with Pakistan but India, instead, should beef up security in the aftermath of the Pahalgam terror attack in which 26 civilians were killed. And questioned by reporters whether a war was inevitable, Siddaramaiah said, "See, security measures should have been in place there. It is a place where you trespass through. It is the place where 40 soldiers lost their lives during the Pulwama attack. They should be more alert. This is an intelligence failure, a security failure. There is no need for war now. But strict measures must be taken. Security measures must be tightened. We are not for war. Peace must prevail, people should have security, the center must maintain security measures," he added. Nan leader of opposition in the Karnataka Assembly R. Ashoka, taking to X, launched a scathing attack on Siddaramaiah. It is the misfortune of Karnataka that Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, who has 40 years of vast political experience and has served as Chief Minister twice, lacks the basic sense of when and what to speak. Nan he added, our country has a professional armed force. It is left to the responsibility, expertise, and experience of our military to determine what action needs to be taken in any situation. In this regard, your advice is unnecessary, and you do not have the qualifications to offer any. Thousands of illegal Bangladeshi, Rohingya, and Pakistani immigrants are roaming freely. First, identify them, deport them, and focus on ensuring the safety of Kannadigas. Do not unnecessarily interfere in matters that do not concern you. After the row over his remark, Siddaramaiah clarified, saying, I never said there should be no war with Pakistan. If a war is inevitable, it will happen, said Siddaramaiah while clarifying his remark on the issue. I just said that for now, there should be no war, he added. Nanan senior Congress leader Mani Shankar Ar2 sparked another row, saying the Pahalgam attack reflected unresolved questions of partition. Nan many people almost prevented partition, but it happened because there were differences in value systems and assessments of the nature of India's nationhood and its civilizational inheritance between people like Gandhi and Pandit Nehru and Jinnah and many other Muslims who did not agree with Jinnah, Ar said. Nan but the fact is, that partition happened and till today, we are living with the consequences of that partition. Is this how we should be living? Are not the unresolved questions of partition reflected in the terrible tragedy that was enacted near Pahalgam on 22 April? BJP spokesperson Shahzad Poonawalla responded angrily to Ar's remarks, saying Congress is working to give a clean sheet to Pakistan and justifying acts of terrorism on Indian soil. Nan Jammu and Kashmir Congress Chief Tariq Hamid Kura advocated for engaging in talks with Pakistan regarding the incident. I request both sides to keep their cool. I represent the sentiments of hundreds of thousands of people, he said. Some things should be sorted out. Whatever has to be done across the table. Both countries should not be pushed to devastation anymore, he was seen saying in a video. Kuro later defended his remarks and argued that he had not said anything regrettable. This is simply a misinterpretation of things. Whatever I said is a reiteration of our leader, Rahul Gandhi. We said that wars have always brought devastation to both countries. I did not say anything about dialogue, he said. Nanana Maharashtra Congress MLA Vijay Wadetawar questioned the legitimacy of the victim's revelations of being targeted on religious lines. The Congress MLA's remarks were in line with R.B. Timapur, Karnataka's excise minister's statement, in which the latter said, "A man who is shooting, will he ask caste or religion? He will just shoot and go. The government should take responsibility for the Pahalgam terrorist attack. The government are saying that terrorists killed people after asking them about their religion. Do terrorists have time for all this? Some people say that this did not happen. Terrorists have no caste or religion. Catch those who are responsible and take action. This is the sentiment of the country," he said. After his remarks created outrage, the Congress leader said, "Originally, terrorists came and took lives, and no one asked about caste or religion. If religion was asked, it means their intention could be to destabilize the country, create division between communities and religions, and harm the country. When the terrorists in India asked people to recite the Kalma, it clearly reflects the political motives of Pakistan behind this. Terrorists have no caste, no religion. Watching this, we should not divide the country. Their objective is to destroy the country." Nanan Santosh Lad sparked another controversy by questioning the center's motive behind the suspension of the Indus Waters Treaty with Pakistan after terrorists killed 26 people in Kashmir. "Shouldn't Pakistanis have water? Don't they drink water?" Lad questioned, sparking the row. Nan BJP MP Tejasvi Surya hit back at the Karnataka minister, stating that such statements do not behove well for a person in such a position. Santosh Lad is a responsible minister. He is in a responsible position. It does not behove well for him to make such irresponsible statements, he said. While the Congress struggles to keep its leaders from making controversial remarks over the Pahalgam terror attack, the BJP continues to attack the party over these errors. Is anyone really surprised that Congress and Pakistan are speaking the same language? BJP leader Amit Malviya posted on X. The Congress, meanwhile, is in damage control mode with Rahul Gandhi, writing a letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, seeking a special session of parliament over the Pahalgam attack where the representatives of people can show their unity and determination. Nanan, however, with the party's social media post getting picked up by Pakistani leaders on Tuesday, trouble doesn't seem to be ending for the Congress anytime soon. Congress social media took a jibe at PM Modi, posting an image of a man in kurta pajama, without a head, and captioned it "invisible at the time of responsibility." Swipe left for next video. Unspecified currency OEA unspecified currency registered A unspecified currency registered A unspecified currency A unspecified currency degree A unspecified currency A unspecified currency A unspecified currency registered A unspecified currency gay pic. Twitter.com gex fublo GKGN Congress Inc India April 28, 2025 Soon, Pakistan's former minister Fawad Chaudhry picked up Congress post to poke fun at PM Modi. Latest blogs.